Oh, I love this. I love these machines, guys. They're really, really cool.
Pete'sTools.com.
G'day my friends, Pete here from Pete's Tools. How are we all going today? Well, what am I doing today? Well, I'm going to assemble this Bestarc 3rd generation machine, and we're going to see if it cuts just as good as its big brother, the 7th generation machine. Anyway guys, if you like my videos, remember to subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, come say good day in the comments below, and let's get into it, eh? Yeehaw! Right guys, if you haven't assembled one of these machines before, they're really, really easy. All you got to do is put on the earth clamp here, and the plasma torch. Really, really easy to assemble, guys. So we'll just whack this together and I'll show you. We don't need all this other stuff here. Get rid of that, Pete. Righty-o-ty, coyotes. So we've got about a 4 meter torch here, and this is the standard AG60P torch there, guys. AG60P. Good generic torch, and once again the consumables for this torch are really, really quite cheap. You can buy them basically anywhere online, and as long as they're an AG60P consumable, they'll fit. So we've got lots of competition so they don't rip you off with the consumables, which is what Pete likes. So if you've watched any of my videos, guys, you know that I'm cheap as. This is really, really easy to install, guys. Just got your off-on switch here that goes in this one here. You've got your main lead here, which is a power lead as well as the air lead. So that goes down here. If Pete can get this little grommet off. Here she comes. Oh. Sometimes you may need a screwdriver just to flick this off if you've got a new machine, guys. Here we go. There we go. Just a little rubber grommet over that to keep it clean. So your air lead just goes in there. And then we have our pilot arc wire here, which goes up here, red to red, of course. Yeah. And the other thing we've got left, guys, is here, and this is for our earth lead, which goes on here like so. And what I'll do is I'll just cut this off here, like so, and that gives us, I think we've got about 3 meters here, guys, 3.5 meters. Right, we're almost ready to cut, my friends. Rightio, my friends, so if we turn the beastie on, here we go, here we go, here we go. Well, that running at 50 amps. You notice the fan didn't come on because this is an on-demand fan. This machine here has a lot of features, even being a 3rd generation, than what a lot of other normal plasma cutters in this price range just don't have. That's why I really, really like this brand. I've had 3 so far, and I haven't been disappointed whatsoever. So anyway, we'll see how this one goes, eh? So here we have, tell us how many amps we're working with. We have an overcurrent light here, we have the work here, and then we have the fan here. We have a voltage detector. I'm running on 220, as you can see there, 220 or 110. It automatically detects what voltage you're cutting on. We have a cut here, or we can go up there, and that puts the air to our torch like that, guys. And you can actually use it to blow off your table or blow off your steel before you start cutting it, which is really good. So we'll put it back down there to cut, because we don't want to waste our air. We have 2T, 4T and PT. 2T is when you just cut, let go of the trigger and it stops. 4T is when you got hold of the trigger and cut, let go of the trigger and it still keeps cutting until you pull the trigger again, then it stops. Oh, I love this. I love these machines, guys. They're really, really cool. And PT, guys, is post time. That's where, at the post time here, we've got 15 seconds. Now, if we go turn that down to 3 seconds, and we're only cutting really thin steel, when I pull the trigger, let it go, 1, 2, 3, stop. Now if I go to post time and I go 15 seconds like that, pull the trigger, let it go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. See that, guys? It extends the time the air comes out of your torch to cool down the consumables after you've let go of the button. But you don't need the air to come out that long if you're only cutting a really thin steel. Pretty cool, eh? I reckon it is anyway. And this machine is retailing for, I think, about $239 or something. I have seen it on special for $228. So there you go. A lot of that other stuff is the same price as that. or it's actually more expensive than that, and you don't get half the options of what this does. So to set this up for cutting the first time, my friends, I would run the air at about 40, probably 60 psi. So what are we at the moment? We are at 60 psi. There we go, just back it down a bit, we're a little bit above it. So let's go down to about 50 psi, because I want to cut like some reasonably thick steel. There's not much point really cutting thin steel with this, because we know that it's going to cut it anyway. Well, maybe we don't. I'll cut some like 5mm, and then I'll cut some 10 or 12mm, and we'll see how we go. So we've got about 55, 60 psi here, and we've got it set to cut, and we've got it set to 2T, and I'm going to start at 50 amps maximum. There's not much point trying to start cutting it like 5mm at 35 amps. I don't think it's going to work. So what I normally do is just run it at 50 to start off with, and then if it's way too much power, we can always back it down a bit, you know what I mean? Right, so let's get a bit of steel and cut something up, eh? So I found a bit, guys. I think it's about 6mm. Let's have a look. About 6mm, guys. 6.1. Can you see that? Actually, it shot up to about 6.5mm there. But I don't actually believe these are only plastic, so I reckon it's about 6.2. Right, got us all set up. We've got our ear, we've got everything going for us. Remember, put the earth lead as close as possible to whatever you're cutting. Also, another trick, guys, try and have the lead of your torch not draping down here, because when something drops on it, it's going to burn through it. And I've done that before, and it really, really sucks. You've got a brand new plasma cutter machine, and then you burn a big hole through your lead, which is not really a good look. But it sounds totally something that I do, eh? Rightio, guys, so now we'll set the post time, because we're cutting 6mm stuff. We'll set it to about half at about 7 seconds there, guys. Rightio, coyotes, let's see if it cuts. Yee-haw! Check it out, guys, check it out. Look at that, 6mm, like a hot knife through butter. You gotta love it, eh? You gotta love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Right, let's get rid of this sucker. See if I can find something a little bit thicker, a bit more of a challenge here. Let's have a look, what have I got? Oh, yep. Here we go. So we've got this, guys. This is a part of an old weight bench that I've got, or had. So how thick is this? So let's call it 12. See if we can cut through this sucker. Well, once you get one of these machines, you find you start cutting stuff that you would never have even tried before. Because it was such a drama to cut it before, but then it gets so easy to cut with this thing that it just, you know, it's pretty cool. I think it is anyway. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's get into it. Will it cut this? 12mm. Grandma! Let's have a look at that, guys! Whoo, she's hot! Wow, wee, look at that, guys. So we're what, I think we're about 12mm. Whoo, wee, and I'm burning myself. So what can I say? Just because it's a cheap machine doesn't mean to say it doesn't cut. I love it, I love it, I love it. So guys, this is the 3rd generation. This is the 7th generation. So next video I do, I'm going to compare this one to this one. And I've also got another one that is a 1st generation machine. And from what I've learned so far, every generation is getting better and better and better. Anyway guys, same as usual, you like my videos, subscribe, drop me a like, drop me a comment, come say good day in the comments below. And we'll see you next time, eh? Bye.
PeachTools.com